On the board, we have categories specifically of specific topics. Most of them are anime, but some of them are not. Um, and what will be written on them is something wrong. There will be something wrong written on the thing. There will be something wrong written on, and you'll have to tell me what is wrong with the statement that is written. So for example, we'll pick something that's already picked. Okay, so here is, for example, one from the Fate series. This is the Fate series, right? The serpents who fight on behalf of contestants of Holy Grail Wars are manifestations of legendary figures like King Arthur and Gilgamesh. However, some less expected figures appear as well, like Christopher Columbus, Buddha, Abigail Williams, Alexander Hamilton, Nikola Tesla, Helena Blavatsky, Caligula, Frankenstein's monster, and William Shakespeare. One of these is wrong, and in this particular statement, Alexander Hamilton is wrong. Your job is to, within the time limit, tell me that that is wrong. You have to tell me Alexander Hamilton is not one of the figures in Fate, and that would be the correct answer. And if you, yeah, if you, if you tell me what is wrong, yeah, I can do that. You can, if you, what is the word again? If if you tell me what is wrong, like if you tell me one of them is not actually part of the Fate universe, like if you tell me what is wrong, you'll get 1 point. You'll get 1 point. However, if you tell me what's wrong and tell me what's right, so there's situations where that happens. If you tell me what's wrong and then tell me what is right, you get 2 points. So for example, in this Sword Art Online question, I say that the video game company World Seed released the game SAO. If you tell me World Seed is not the name of the company, you found what's wrong and that's worth 1 point. However, if you tell me that World Seed is in fact the name of the game engine that allows SAO to be created, that's 2 points. Sometimes there will be questions where I just suck at researching and or writing, and thus um, there will be situations where I suck at researching and writing, and there will be something in the question that's wrong. Something in the question that's wrong that I didn't even realize. And so if that happens, that's worth 3 points. The highest points wins. Once in a while, we will get to shiny questions. And shiny questions are a bit different, but they're worth more points. There's no penalty for a wrong answer. So there we go. Are we good? Are you ready, Puck? Alright. So, as usual, we'll just roll a dice. Roll a dice. Boom, 3. Player 3. Skiaki. Skiaki, you will be the first one to move. Some of them are like... Some of these are gonna be like straight up walls of text. Some of these are not. Alright, Evangelion, let's take a look. Hideaki Anno is best known for creating Neon Genesis Evangelion, but he's more of a jack of all trades. He directed Gunbuster, produced The Dragon Dentist, animated for Grave of the Fireflies, and storyboarded Space Battleship Yamato 2199. All of this, and he still has the time to find a cameo in Shin Godzilla, and have vocal cameos in The Wind Rises and Shirobako. There's something wrong. You have 77 seconds. Have fun with that. Whoops. The time is a bit longer because you're like, I'm giving you like time to think and also have like more sentences. Like allow you to type more sentences. So that's fun. But yes, there's something wrong with this. I can read it again. Hideaki Anno is best known for creating NGE, but he's more of a jack of all trades, you know? He directed Gunbuster, he produced The Dragon Dentist, he animated for The Grave of the Fireflies, he storyboarded for Space Battleship Yamato 2199. All of that, and he still finds time to have a cameo in Shin Godzilla and have vocal cameos in The Wind Rises and Shirobako. You can do it, Puck. You can weasel your way into a right answer. Like, getting the 1 point is easy. Getting the 2 or 3 points is a bit harder. Like, I believe in every question you should at least like you can like guess your way, because you can just like point to what's wrong. Oh, time is up. Time's up. Only 3 people had the chance to do it. So let's take a look at the responses first. Tayota said, "What in the world is the Dragon Dentist?" You can say that's fake. Awu says Hideaki Anno did not animate for Grave of the Fireflies, and Yari said he didn't produce the Dragon Dentist. I'm afraid all of you are wrong. He did produce the Dragon Dentist. He did produce the Dragon Dentist. These are true. The thing that's false is this last section, vocal cameos in The Wind Rises and Shirobako. He appears in Shirobako as Mitsuaki Kano, but he doesn't lend his voice to the character. It's kind of like a joke. Shirobako is a show about anime, you know, sort of. So they kind of made a meme of Hideaki Anno. But he doesn't actually have a voice. He just like shows up as like a meme. And in The Wind Rises, he voices the main character, so it doesn't count as like a cameo. That would have earned you 2 points. I think if you got both, I would have given you 3 points, but there you go. So, no one got that question right, which means Kiaki retains control of the board. So let's go back to the board. And it's still Ski's turn. Ski, So yeah, that's some fun Shirobako trivia for you, I guess. Or I guess anime in general, right? My Hero Academia. Alright, let's do this. Of the many superpowers or quirks in My Hero Academia, One for All is arguably the most powerful one, and it can be uniquely passed on from user to user, becoming more powerful in every succession. Izuku Deku Midoriya, a formerly quirkless boy, is the latest wielder of One for All, after being given it from the professional hero Toshinori All Might Yagi. Something is wrong. What is it? Good luck. It's a My Hero Academia question. You only watched one episode of My Hero Academia? Well, the difference between you and me is 55 episodes of My Hero Academia, or something like that. I am caught up with the anime. I don't read manga. Of the many superpowers or quirks in MHA, One for All is arguably the most powerful one, and it can be uniquely passed on from user to user, becoming more and more powerful in every succession. Izuku Deku Midoriya, a formerly quirkless boy, is the latest wielder of One for All, after being given it from the professional hero Toshinori All Might Yagi. 20 seconds left on the clock. Although, by the time it comes to you, it'll be like 5 seconds less than that, so make good choices, I guess. Oh, Tato. Tato, you can do it. Tato, you can do it. Time is up. Oh no, Tato, you ran out of time. Oh no. You know what? I'll give you like an extra 12 seconds just for you, Tato. This is a chill game. This is a chill game. You know? We give these. This is a chill standing by the fire. Look, I gotta give some leeway between the time you hear it on stream and when it shows up on the chat, okay? Alright. Not a lot of attempts again, let's take a look. Awu, one for all isn't the most powerful quirk. All for one is probably more powerful and can allow many different quirks. One for all doesn't get stronger in every succession, it gains the quirk of the previous users, but if users didn't have a quirk then it stays just as strong as before. Also, I think all for one is stronger. You know, look the editorialization of the question is not, of the statement is not, I didn't realize it would have to be a thing in question. But you're right. I didn't intend for this. I didn't intend for this to be centered around that. But I'll give you 1 point. This is correct. It doesn't get stronger in every succession. It just combines. And this is quite an okay argument with regards to the like I said, the editorialization. This wasn't supposed to be a statement of fact, but you know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to Owu and I'll give it to Tato. That wasn't what I was looking for though, but I'll give it. I'll give 1 point. What I was looking for was the fact that in the movie, in the second movie, Bakugo temporarily gets the power from Deku. It's not canon. He like forgets. It's like sub-canon. It's like sub-canon. Like no one gives a shit. Like he just has it just for the sake of like beating the bad guy in the movie, in the fucking movie villain. But like that's it. Moreover, um moreover, you can like use semantics and say that one for all can't uniquely be passed on because all for one exists. And by virtue of all for one's existence, every single quirk can be passed on just via all for one. So it's incorrect also to say that one for all uniquely can be passed on because you have a quirk that can pass on a quirk from a user to another user. So there we go. But you know, partial credit for Owu and Tato. Owu was the first person to get that right. So Owu will be Jesus and take the wheel. Owu, is your turn. Ghibli? Alright, Studio Ghibli. Okay. Studio Ghibli, named after the Italian word for a hot desert wind, produced many films that would go on to break records, such as The Tale of Princess Kaguya being the most expensive anime film ever made, Princess Mononoke being the first animated film to break 10 billion yen at the Japanese box office, Whisper of the Heart being the first Japanese film in Dolby Digital, and Spirited Away being the highest grossing anime film, and the only anime recipient of an Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. Something is wrong. You got 77 seconds. Yeah. Remember, you get 1 point simply by telling me what's wrong, but you get 2 points for telling me what's right. So just to get the 1 point, literally just pick a bit at the center of the statement that you think is a lie. Like literally that's it. That's good enough. You haven't watched any Ghibli films? I've only watched a couple. But at least it's not zero. I watched Grave of the Fireflies. I've got that much. Time's up. Oh, some of y'all really pushed it. Let's take a look. Ghibli's Spirited Away did not get an Academy Award. The word Ghibli is not Italian. Ghibli is not Italian for hot desert. The Tale of Princess Kaguya is not the most expensive anime film. The highest grossing anime film is Demon Slayer now. Well, I can tell you that one of you got it absolutely right, and it's Yari. Yari is right. Sukiyaki is right. They get 2 points. The highest grossing anime film is Demon Slayer, The Infinity Train. That is absolutely right. What's fun is that here on my thing, it's listed as the highest grossing film is your name. It kind of shows you how long ago I wrote this. What's fun is it's still wrong because Demon Slayer decided to up it. Oh, Lax, will you be joining us? Okay. Oh sweet Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, congratulations to Sukiyaki for getting 2 points for that question. But yes, the most expensive anime film ever made was The Tale of Princess Kaguya, and it was a flop. It was a flop. Its production schedule was so long, and then it flopped at the box office, which is like really sad. And yes, like Akira in the famous, mostly animated on 2s and 1s, like Tale of Princess Kaguya just blew everything out of the water when it comes to the budget. I don't understand why. Anyway, Sukiyaki, with you being the one who got that right, getting 2 points, you also get to decide where to take us on this board. KyoAni. Let's take a look. It may come as a surprise to you that Kyoto Animation has, if you include the to-be-released Violet Evergarden film, 20 feature films under its belt, all of them being associated one way or another with an animated series that Kyoto Animation was responsible for. That's it. That's all you're getting. You got 77 seconds. Just like, have fun. Shoot the shit. Good luck. I find it interesting how I have 6 players, but like Twitch says I only have 4 viewers. This is so sad. That's fine. We're hitting peak weeb hours. Oh, Lax, wait, do you not know? Do you not know like the format? The formats change. time is up. Let's take a look at the responses. Did the Violet Evergarden film like legit release already? I thought it was still to be released. Shit, it was. Fuck. You know what? You know what? I'll give you that. I'll fucking give you that. One of those films is not a series they're responsible for. Kyoto doesn't have 20 feature films. KyoAni has made 20 movies. KyoAni does not have 20 films, but it released already. You know what? It's not what I'm going for, but I'll give everyone... Okay, this is true. So Skiaki gets 1 point. Because that's true. Fuck, I didn't update this goddamn question. By virtue of this being true, because this is true, KyoAni does have 21 films. Oh wait, no. They do have 20 films, sorry. If you include the to be released by Evergarden film, it has 20 feature films. That's correct. Tato is the one that was right in what I was going for, in that one of the KyoAni films is not, oh shit, one of the KyoAni films is not from a series that for, shut the fuck up, Awu. Shut the fuck up, Awu. Tato got what I was like looking for, and that one of the films was not from a series. What I was looking for specifically was A Silent Voice. A Silent Voice, Koi no Katachi, is the only movie made by KyoAni that has nothing to do with an anime series they've done. Right? It's not like a Hyoka movie, it's not like a free movie, right? It's none of that. It's not like a it's none of that, straight up. A Silent Voice was just made into its own thing from the manga. It doesn't have an anime. It's just, there we go. Oh, risking your 1 point. Since Tato was the first one and like got what I was looking for, go ahead, Tato. You take the wheel. You take the wheel this time. No swearing on this Christian stream. I apologize. Cowboy Bebop. Let's take a look. The anime Cowboy Bebop, based on the manga of the same name, follows the adventures of former gangster Spike Spiegel and ex-cop Jet Black as they work together as bounty hunters aboard Jet's ship, the Bebop, in the year 2071. They are later joined by several younger crew members, including con artist Faye Valentine, genetically enhanced Korgi Ein, and master hacker Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tversky IV, or known simply as Ed. There's something wrong with this. You get 77 seconds. Good luck with that. Best wishes. The anime Cowboy Bebop, based on the manga of the same name, follows the adventures of former gangster Spike Spiegel, ex-cop Jet Black, as they work together as bounty hunters aboard Jet's ship, the Bebop, in the year 2071. They are later rejoined by several younger crew members, including con artist Faye Valentine, genetically enhanced Korgi Ein, master hacker Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tversky IV, or known simply as Ed. Look, Tato, you won last time. You need to get like a bit of humility slapped in your face, okay? You need some humility, just to hit you across, just to deck you. Oh, time is up. I feel like alright, okay, we're good, we're good. Time is up. Let's take a look at the responses. Faye Valentine is actually older. Bebop doesn't happen in 2071. The year is wrong. The ship's name is wrong. Awoo's like, it's all correct? Okay. Tato is absolutely right. I said that they are later joined by several younger crew members. But Faye Valentine is actually the oldest person on the Bebop because she was frozen for like 70 years. So So, Tato got it right. 2 points. Oh, Awu, do you want something more technical? There's actually 2 things wrong. Cowboy Bebop does have a manga, but the anime is not based on the manga. The manga is based on the anime. The Cowboy Bebop manga is based off of the show and not the other way around. I have bamboozled you 2 times. Cowboy Bebop is a good show. I finished it like last week. Let's continue. Tato has taken the lead with 4 points. Oh, I would totally put that. I totally would do that. Anyway, Tato, next question. Akira. Let's go. Katsuhiro Otomo, writer and illustrator of Akira, was brought on after the serialization of the manga to co-write and direct the film adaptation that came out in 1988. Akira, the film, takes place in Neo-Tokyo since Tokyo was destroyed by a mysterious explosion that was later revealed to be caused by the titular character achieving transcendence and traveling to reside in another dimension. Something is wrong. It's your job to find it. Who knows how fickle and complex it may be. Did you watch Akira? Probably not, but I did, so good luck. Katsuhiro Otomo, writer and illustrator of Akira, was brought on after the serialization of the manga to co-write and direct the film adaptation that came out in 1988. Akira the film takes place in Neo-Tokyo since Tokyo was destroyed by a mysterious explosion that was later revealed to be caused by the titular character achieving transcendence and traveling to reside in another dimension. Akira was a weird fucking movie. It's pretty to watch though. Ooh, time's running down. Oh, time is up. Let's take a look. Katsuhiro was the director. I mean, yeah, I said that. Katsuhiro Otomo was brought on to direct the film. I said that. Next. Kira didn't go to other dimension. He was split to pieces and put in jars. That's not correct. Akira didn't go to another. He did go to another dimension. His like, he left his body, and that's what was kept. But his consciousness and like that type of shit when it's fucking weird. Lax said Tokyo was destroyed by the war. People think that Tokyo was destroyed by the war, but it was actually this transcendence. It was this. And people thought it was a war, but actually that's what happened. Akira didn't release in 1988, it released in 1991. No, that's not correct. However, you're close. You're not enough to get a point. You're not close enough to get a point. So what's correct is that Akira was still being serialized during production and after the release of the film. By the time the movie came out, I think only like volume 2 or volume 3 out of 6 of Akira was out at the time. So the movie came out in 1988, but the manga series eventually ended in 1990. In fact, I think the movie shaped what eventually would become the end of Akira. But yeah, the movie was produced at like while Akira wasn't even halfway done. No points for that one, I'm so sorry to say, which means Tato will still become the one on the wheel. I know, right? Imagine reading manga. I don't. Call him Yoda the way God intended. They say there's gonna be an Akira movie, but they've said that like so many times. It's one of those things. It's like Avatar 2, you know? It just doesn't show up. They say it exists, they say it will exist, but like other than that. Alright, let's keep going. Ghost in the Shell. The original 1995 film Ghost in the Shell follows Major Matoko Kusanagi, an assault team leader of Public Security Section 9, in her hunt to find a mysterious hacker known as the Puppet Master. The film takes place in a futuristic Tokyo in 2029, where cybernetic technology, including cyberbrains, are commonplace, allowing for terms such as ghost for consciousness and shell for body to arise. Have you seen Ghost in the Shell? No one fucking knows. Well, whatever. Let's do this. There are like 12 Ghost in the Shell movies, and I've seen none. I've only watched the original one, the first one, which is this one, so. I've only seen the live action. Just watch the original. The live action, you only watch it for the action set pieces and then nothing else. Time's running out. I can't see anything wrong with this question either. Oh, time is up. Let's take a look at the responses. Matoko is not a team leader, she works alone. That's not true. She does have a team. He's called the Master of Puppets after he hit the hit album Master of the Puppets. That's funny. The 1990 film didn't have Scarlett Johansson. That's not correct. Oh, it's not 1995. Awu thinks I'm gonna fuck up the dates. I'm not. I'm not that cruel. The correct answer is that Ghost in the Shell takes place in Newport City, Japan, a fictional city. The original film streets are based on Hong Kong, and the future adaptations pull from real life places in Kobe. But like, yeah, the production staff were really inspired by Hong Kong, and that's what they based the setting of Newport City from. It's not Tokyo. Really gonna fuck you over. So the correct answer was it doesn't take place in Japan for 1 point, takes place in Newport City for 2 points. Definitely a fuck you. Well, no points again for that one. That's a quintuple stumper, as I like to call it. Which means Tato again gets to pick which category. Boom. Alright, Persona. Let's take a look. Persona, also known as Shin Megami Tensei Persona, is a spin-off of Atlus's Megami Tensei franchise. The first game, Revelations Persona, was the first role-playing Megami Tensei game to be released in the US. On top of the franchise's 5 main games, the Persona series itself has spin-offs such as the fighting spin-off Persona 4 Arena, dancing spin-offs Persona 3 Dancing in the Moonlight and Persona 5 Dancing in the Starlight, and crossover spin-offs such as the Persona Q series. Good fucking luck. 77 seconds on the clock. I like how there's someone in my chat named Abbott Costello. I don't know who you are. I hope you're doing good. And now that I'm looking at like other people in chat, shout out to Bible Thumps, Bing Cortana, Commander Root, go with him, Ice Wizards, Lesbian Pain, I'm always in pain, Nekor, what's up, Paco, and Tato. This is a really subtle one. This is a deep cut. This is a deep cut. This one's a deep cut. Let's take a look at the responses. Revelations Persona is not the first one. There is a first one. There's a goblin. There's no fighting spin-off. Forgot to mention the anime series. I mean, I don't see. Just because I didn't say it doesn't mean it's wrong. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there we go. The first game is something different. No, this is right. None of you got what was right. Why is Lax's name not with the others? Oh yeah, you're right. I apologize. My OBS crashed. Okay, never mind. We're good. So, none of you got it right. None of you even get. The correct answer was, although the latest game is Persona 5, there are 6 Persona games. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment is a sequel, like an actual straight up sequel. Not like fucking Persona 5 Royal where it's the same game and they changed something. It's a straight up different game. It's a sequel to Persona 2 Innocent Sin, which makes Persona 5 the 6th Persona game. Again, no points awarded for that one. come on to a we've come into our halfway point of the game, which means it's time for a shiny question. So Tato, because you're in control, go ahead and pick which of the two shiny questions we'll have. Shiny questions are a bit different and they're worth more points. Okay, where am I? Alright, everyone get ready. Where am I? Alright, let's actually open it up. So here I have 6 maps. Here I have 6 maps from different like intellectual properties, and you have to tell me where the maps are from. You will get 1 point for every 2 maps that you recognize. You have to tell me where they're from. If you get 1 extra point as well if you got the most. If you got the most, you will get 1 extra point. Again, you get 1 point for every 2 maps you get right, and you get 1 extra point if you have the most. So I've been talking for quite a bit now. Hopefully that'll give you time to think. You just have to tell me the show that they're from, the show or intellectual property they're from, because some of these are game maps. So good luck with that. You have 77 seconds, as usual, to type down as many as you can. So good luck with that. Again, these are from various properties. For every 2 of these 6, you get 1 point. So you can get up to 3 points. But if you have the most, you can get an extra point. So 4 points up for grabs. So it's a bunch of maps here. I like this map here on the top middle. It looks weird as fuck. It's like a pirated version of Earth, like our Earth. The top middle is just like, fuck you, I'll put Africa here, I'll put like a small Asia here, I'll put fucking South America upside down and put it here. This is Australia, fuck you. Like, it's great, it's hilarious. Time's up. Would would anyone else like to hold on, wait. I'm just gonna give if I'll give like a little time extension. I'll give a time extension. Oh, you fucked up. I'll give a time extension. Delete that. You fucked up. Oh, you fucked up. This is to let, because not everyone got their answers in, and I kind of look. I'm gonna go ahead. Keep guessing. You can do this. Keep guessing. Like, this is so like the people who didn't get their answers in. I'm encouraging guessing because remember, there's no penalty for a wrong answer, and it's just funner that way. Let me get my anime atlas, my magnifying glass. Alright, time is up for real. Let's take a look at the answers here. Well, actually no. Let's let's do this. So here on the top left, like before we look into the answers, here on the top left we have Maggie. This is the map of the show Maggie. Here in the top middle, this is the map of the show Hunter x Hunter. On the top right, this is the map of the show One Piece. That's One Piece. Maggie as in Maggie. Maggie? Maggie. On the top right here, we have One Piece. Here on the bottom left, this is Fodlan from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Here on the middle bottom, this is Octopath Traveler. And here on the bottom right, I think this is the most difficult one. This is Fire Force. This is the map of Fire Force. It's really fucking weird. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. So Taito put in Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, and Fire Force. That's good. You get 1 point for that, for getting 3 correct. Lax put in Hunter x Hunter, Fire Force, and One Piece. So you also get 1 point. Good job. I will put AOT Code Geass and Pirate Anime. You know what? You're right, but like no. And then Skiaki put in Lego Ninjago. Alright, so no. Tato and Lax both got 3, so they tie for the most, so they'll get an extra point. And there we go. That was the painful shiny questions 1. Tato was the first one and the one to get the most, so they still have control over the board as we get back into our regular one. Order Up will be our penultimate question before the wager question. Love Live. Let's fucking go. The Love Live School Idol Project franchise now spans 3 anime series, all centering around 9-member school idol groups from Otonokizaka High School, Uranohoshi Girls High School, and Nijigasaki High School, respectively. Good fucking luck! Good fucking luck! This is abuse. I know this is straight up abuse, but I just love it. 77 seconds. Something is wrong with this statement. You go ahead and like, you can't just say this is wrong, alright? Like, I know I've set the bar pretty low with what I consider to be worth 1 point, but you can't just say this statement is wrong. The Love Live School Idol Project franchise now spans 3 anime series, all centering around 9-member school idol groups from Otonokizaka High School, Uranohoshi Girls High School, and Nijigasaki High School, respectively. It's Love Live. I don't know what you're trying to say here, Lax. It's Love Live, not Love Live. It's Love Lives. I'm allowed to say this, I watched it. It's not that good. I had fun though. Time is up. Let's take a look at the responses. There are more than 9 members for one of them. There's not 9 members for each group. Not all groups are 9. 2 shows are at the same high school. Tato, Brohan, and Ski are all right. One of them does not have 9 members. So 1 point for Tato, 1 point for Brohan, and 1 point for Skiaki. Because that's correct. So the latest one, Nijigasaki High School Idol Club, there are 10 members. And also, they're not one group. So the first series, Love Live, and the second series, Love Live Sunshine, they're all one group. You have Muse on the first show, and then Akurs on the second show. Whereas the last one, they're not like one group. They're all solo idols, and they just like mix them up a little bit. It's weird. They're really grasping for like a fresh thing for the series. But yeah, there you go. Naruhodo. Tato Yoda. Tato Yoda now is again retains control because they're the first one. They're always the first. It's really weird. They're really good at this. Lax, up your game. Makoto Shinkai. Okay. Makoto Shinkai has made a name for himself for being very hands-on during production. Among his feature films, he is credited with more than just being the writer-director for Voices of a Distant Star, The Place Promised in Our Early Days, Children Who Chase Lost Voices, 5 centimeters a second, The Garden of Words, Your Name, and Weathering with You. There is something wrong on this. Again, you have 77 seconds. Good luck. So Makoto Shinkai has made a name for himself for being very hands-on during production. Among his feature films, he's credited more than just being the writer-director of Voices of a Distant Star, Place Promised in Our Early Days, Children Who Chase Lost Voices, 5 centimeters a second, The Garden of Words, Your Name, and Weathering with You. What I mean by this question is that, like, not only did he write and direct these, he's credited with like other things. Like sometimes he is also the background artist. Sometimes he voice acts. Sometimes he is a storyboard artist. Sometimes he does the sound design. That's what I mean. Like I understand the wording is a bit vague, so. Time is running out. Time is up. I'm scared because like Skiaki and Lax are still typing. Okay. So let's take a look at the responses. We got 3. In one of those, he's just a writer-director? Nah, he is. Lax, I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna entertain this slander. Brohan saying he did not work on The Place Promised in the early days. That's his movie. That's straight up his movie. Good on you for trying though. The correct response here is again, it's one of those really fuck you ones. Makoto Shinkai is credited as a producer and voice actor on Voices of a Distant Star, but Voices of a Distant Star is not a feature film, it's a short film. It's a short film. I believe it's only 25 minutes long. And so it's not a feature film. I'm having a lot of fun. You might not, but I am. And that's what matters. Is it? Is that what matters? Who knows? That being said, we'll continue on. Tato, it is your turn. Again. Violet Evergarden. Let's take a look. After participating in a war and falling out with her guardian family, Violet Evergarden eventually becomes an auto memories doll, a ghostwriter type occupation that usually involves transcribing a person's thoughts and feelings onto paper, typically in the form of letters. Although initially having trouble with typing, she joined CH Postal Service's ghostwriting department after attending the Auto Memories Doll training school. There we go. We got 77 seconds. Something is wrong with this statement. Happy hunting. After participating in a war and falling out with her guardian family, Violet Evergarden eventually becomes an Auto Memories doll, a ghostwriter type occupation that usually involves transcribing a person's thoughts and feelings onto paper, typically in the form of letters. Although initially having trouble with typing, she joins CH Postal Service's ghostwriting department after attending the Auto Memories doll training school. Puck, you did this to yourself. You gotta watch more anime. It's not good enough, Puck. Those are rookie numbers. Time is up. Good, Skiaki, because this happens in the beginning. I think this is like episode 1, episode 2 stuff. Time is up. Let's take a look at the responses. She never has any trouble with typing. She never joined the school. She joins the letter sorting department. That's incorrect. It does not always involve paper. You're not wrong. And then Lax never had trouble typing. She had trouble understanding feeling. So Tato and Lax are correct. They get 2 points. And Rohan, technically right? Technically right. Although, feelings onto paper. You know, let me think about this. Okay, no, never mind. Their only form of communication at the time is paper, and plus, putting it onto paper is more of like a like an expression, you know. So we'll not be counting it. Although she does like, you know, like put it into song, right? She still has to write that shit down, and the only way to write it down is on paper at the time. So Tato again. Tato again with the control because they got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4 questions left though, and the shiny question before the wager question. Kingdom Hearts. Alright. In Kingdom Hearts, the designs of Sora, Donald, and Goofy change based on which Disney world they are visiting. For instance, when visiting Monstropolis, the world of Monsters Inc., they all become monsters. When visiting the Pride Lands, the world of the Lion King, Sora turns into a lion cub, Donald turns into a baboon, and Goofy becomes a tortoise. And when visiting Atlantica, the world of the Little Mermaid, Sora turns into a merman, Donald becomes a squid, and Goofy transforms into a sea turtle. Yep, Kingdom Hearts, baby. Good luck with that. Got 77 seconds. Alright, time is up. So, we'll look at correct. Donald Duck turns into a bird, not a baboon. That's it. That's the only thing wrong. That is the only thing wrong. There's like no other answer. So let's take a look at what you got. Lack said trick questions, none of things are real. You're just making it all up. Sadly, that's not true. Sadly, this is not a trick question. This is fucking real. I don't. Tato, Atlantis, not Atlantica. Sadly, that is the name. It's Atlantica. Donald Duck doesn't turn into a baboon, he turns into a bird. There we go, you did it, Ski. 2 points, you did it. Brohan, they do not always change. They do always change. Well, wait, hold on. I got them mixed up. Sorry. Sora, who the fuck is Sora? Sora is Puck. Puck is right. Puck gets the 2 points. Puck is the 2 points. Sora turns into a furry. Actually, that doesn't. I mean, that tracks, but you can't. It's not changing if nothing really has changed. He's a furry through and through. Changing clothes. You know what? That's right. There are some instances where, if it's not required, they just change clothes. So I'll give you a point for that. Although, I did say the designs of Sora, Donald, and Goofy change. So you could argue that that's clothes. You could argue that that's clothes. Should I give this? Am I feeling generous? Am I feeling generous? No, I'm not feeling generous. I'm not feeling generous. Sorry, I can't. The designs of Sora, Donald, and Goofy changed. I never said that they changed forms, and clothes is kind of like included in design. So, doesn't count. No mercy shall be given to you. Puck was the one that got that right, so Puck will choose which of the 3 we will have. Final Fantasy. Let's take a look. Each numbered installment of Final Fantasy takes place in a new universe, generally unrelated to the others. However, there are small consistencies across the games. For example, the dragon Bahamut appears in all primary installments except Final Fantasy II. Typically, they're a summonable monster, and always some variation of a dragon. Good luck! Each numbered installment of Final Fantasy takes place in a new universe, generally unrelated to the others. However, there are small consistencies across the games. For instance, the dragon Bahamut appears in all primary installments except Final Fantasy II. Typically, they are a summonable monster, and always some variation of a dragon. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this question. It's okay, you can always guess your way into a right answer. You can always guess your way into 1 point. Time is up. Let's take a look at the responses. They're a big fuck you. Some of the numbered Final Fantasies take place in the same universe, at least 2 of them. Some installments are in the same universe. It does not always take place in the universe. FF15 is a combination of all universe in a way. Bahamut isn't any dragon. Let me think about this. Am I feeling generous? Am I feeling generous? So the correct answer, or the answer I was looking for, is Bahamut is not always a dragon. In FF12, Bahamut only appears as the name of a massive airship, and it serves as the enemy's capital ship, carrier, and super weapon. That's what I was looking for. There was one instance where they're not a dragon, they're just straight up a spaceship. But like, hold on. So we're gonna go with no. We're gonna go with no. So Final Fantasy, they all take place in different universes, and that's what differentiates the numbers. So you can't have something like Final Fantasy X and then Final Fantasy X-2 without, because if they were to take place in the same universe, they would share a number. So like that's a straight up like thing. There are theories that like suggest that like there's a theory that says like FF10 2 and FF7 are take place in the same like ones. But like that's still like a theory. So like for the most part, in general, they all, yeah, it's a bad theory. I'm trying to say that like if they share a number, they're in the same universe, and it's a different universe. It's a different number straight up. So, look, I'm trying to throw y'all a bone, but yeah, no points for this one. Sorry about that. So yeah, there we go. Who is the? Oh, Puck. It's Puck. Puck gets to pick. Puck pick. Pick Puck. Puck pick. Carol and Tuesday. Let's take a look. In this show, join the titular characters Carol Baskin and Tuesday Simmons as they form a musical duo trying to make it big in a relatively young and vibrant city on Mars, Alba City. Find friends to help them along the way like Gus Goldman, Roddy, and Tobe, and compete against other artists like Angela Carpenter, GGK, and Piotr. Yeah, that's right, one of these is fucking wrong. Good luck, you get like 77 seconds. Good luck with that. In this show, join the titular characters Carol Baskin and Tuesday Simmons as they form a musical duo, trying to make it big in a relatively young and vibrant city on Mars, Alba City, and find friends to help them along the way, like Gus Goldman, Roddy, and Tobe, and compete against other artists like Angela Carpenter, GGK, and Piotr. How much energy do you have while writing this? Bold of you to assume I wrote this in like a short span of time. It took a while. It took a while. Time's running down and out. You can tell this was written during quarantine. Yes, that's absolutely right. Lax, let's take a look. It's a fictional show. Fuck you. She's not Carol Baskin. That's right. It's not Carol Baskin. It's Carol Stanley. Carol Baskin is the person from Big Cat Rescue. Carol and Tuesday don't really compete against GGK. Okay. 1. Carol's name is Carol Stanley. Carol Baskin is the person from Big Cat Rescue. That's absolutely right. Yeah. That's absolutely right. Fucking Skiaki gets 3 points for that. That's right. Oh my god. She's not Carol Baskin. That's right. That's 1 point. Owu is also right. They don't compete against GGK. She's in the same competition, but they're never paired up against one another. Because GGK, I believe, faces Angela in the semifinal, so they don't directly compete. So I'll also give that. I'll give that to you. I'll give you that pity point. But yeah, there we go. There we go. You can't join them. It's fictional. Fuck you. Mermaid Sisters were iconic as hell. I loved that. I can't play it because I'll get copyright stricken. But goddamn, that was good. Yes, Skiaki or Yari, although it is your turn, um, although you have control, there's only one, so let's just get into it. Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh, look at that big ol' big ol' like fat fucking paragraphs. The melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is famous for many things, but is also most infamous for the Endless 8 arc in its second season. In this arc, Haruhi and her SOS brigade make the most of their summer vacation. We quickly learn that this summer is in a time loop. When the time hits midnight of August 31st, time resets back to midnight of August 17th, together with the memories of everyone except our main cast, who can ascertain the time loop from deja vu. Throughout the arc, which lasted 8 episodes, we see 8 of the 15,532 total loops. On the final loop, Hyun uniquely suggested that the SOS Brigade finish their summer homework together. There we go, you got a minute, something's wrong in this huge fucking paragraph. Good luck. In the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, it's famous for many things, but it's also infamous for the Endless 8 arc in its second season. In this arc, Haruhi and her SOS Brigade make the most out of their summer vacation. We quickly learn that this summer is in a time loop. When the time hits midnight of August the 31st, time resets back to midnight of August 17th, together with the memories of everyone except our main cast, who can ascertain the time loop from deja vu. Throughout the arc, which lasted 8 episodes, we see 8 of the 15,532 total loops. On the final loop, Kyon uniquely suggested that the SOS Brigade finish their summer homework together. Those are famous last words, Sabu. Looks right to me. Famous last words. Time is almost running out. Alright, time is up. Let's take a look. Not all of the main cast retain their memories. Nagato remembered, and it was not from deja vu. Not everyone gets deja vu. The redhead can't contact her time travel buddies, and that's how she finds out. Also, Haruhi does not figure it out. So the correct answer is so Brohan is absolutely right. They get 2 points. Nagato remembered, and it was not from deja vu. So that's right. Not all of the main cast retain their memories. That's half right. Actually, none of the main cast retain their memories. Only Nagato remembers. So I'll give you like a pity point. I'll give you 1 point for that. Not everyone gets deja vu. The redhead can't contact her time travel buddies, and that's how she finds out. Is that true? Is that true? I actually don't remember. Let me go check. Let me go check. I don't know if that was the case, but I'm willing to check. Give me a sec. Obviously, I can't show it because, you know, copyright. But I'm willing. I'm willing. Give me a sec. No. It happens on one of the loops. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, I just checked. Yeah, it's true. I have the episode on in my screen, and this is correct. Lax is correct. Lax will also get 2 points. That's absolutely right. She mentions that she contacts the future to do classified things, and she's crying because she can't. There we go. Good job. And now we're at our final 2. This one is called Order Up. So in Order Up, there are again, hi, why awake? I'm not gonna answer that question. Okay, so in Order Up, I will show you the posters of 6 shows, and you're gonna have to order them by when they take place. Not when they release, but when they take place. Okay? So if an anime takes place in the 1970s and an anime takes place in like 2050, obviously the one that takes place in the 1970s comes first. You will get 2 points. Well, you'll get 1 point for every 2 you get correct. And you get an extra point if you have the most. So good luck with that. You have to order the animes based on their setting. Okay? Are you ready? Let's go. I'll give you like 3 minutes. Okay, here you go. Here are the 6 shows. And you have to order them based on when in time they take place. Not by release, but when they occur. You don't have to say the date, although maybe it might help you. But you don't have to say the date. You just have to order the show when it comes to the year in their own universe that they take place in. Some of these are some of these are quite easy. It's like all of them together may be a bit confusing. But there is an order. So which of these comes first? Which of these comes second? Which of these comes third? In like the timeline of the universe. We're going off of the year that they say that they're in. You would like a redo? Change my mind. Go ahead, Ode. Go do what you want. You have 3 minutes. You can do it. It's Shinsakayori. There's no in between. It's Shinsakayori. What if I'm being super deceptive though? What if one of these animes actually takes place in like a crazy point in time, right? We're going with the main events, like first season of Steins Gate. That's otherwise I would have shown the Steins Gate 0. Alright, time's up. Let's take a look. So before we get into the answers, first, the correct order is, first is, actually I believe it's here. So the correct order is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which takes place in the 19 teens. Code Geass, which takes place in the 60s. Steins Gate, which takes place in 2010. Weathering with You, which takes place in 2022. Shinsakayori, which takes place in the 3000s-ish. And Dr. Stone, which takes place in specifically 5738, because that motherfucker counted. So let's take a look here. So you got Full Metal Alchemist, correct. Then Code Geass, correct. No, not Shinsakayori though. Not, so that misplaces Steins Gate. And then Weathering with You, incorrect. Dr. Stone. So in the end, you got 3. That's 1 point. Okay, next. FMAB, that's correct. Then Steins Gate, no. Code Geass, no. Top right, Weathering with You. Yes, Weathering with You would be placed correctly, and then Dr. Stone. So that gives you 4. That gives you 4 out of 5. So that's 2 points. Next is Tato. So FMAB. So that's 1. Bottom left, no. That misplaces it. Code Geass, no. Oh, sorry, Steins Gate, so no. Oh wait, I'm drunk as hell. FMAB, bottom left. Steins Gate, so that's right, that's 2. Top right, Weathering with You, that's 3, that's correct. So okay, you also got 4, so that's 2 more points. Yari, I don't know the name. So which one is this? Oh, Shinsakayori. Okay, Shinsakayori, so that's wrong. Then FMAB, then Code Geass. Then Steins Gate, then Weathering with You, and Dr. Stone. Because you put Shinsakayori at the front, it pushed all of it to being wrong, so you got nothing right, which is so sad. Let's look. Puck got FMAB Code Geass. Not Shinsakayori though. Weathering with you. Okay, you also got 4. So that's 2 points for you. And there we go. So Lax, Awu, no, not Lax. Lax got 3. Awu, Tato, and Puck all got 4, which means they get an extra point. So Awu, Puck, and Tato. And there we go. Here are our scores before we head into the wager question. Awu has 5 points. Puck got 5 points. Skiyaki has 7 points. Tato has 13 points. Brohan has 3 points. Lax has 8 points. So what's fun about this is I honestly believe this is anyone's game because Brohan can like take it. Like Brohan could legit still like clinch a win. So before we go on to the wager question, it's time to wager your points. You can wager 0, you can wager all, but if you do not answer, it counts as you getting it wrong. If you do not answer, it counts as you getting it wrong. So I'll give you like 75 seconds. Okay. Oh shit. Wager. Put in your wagers before time runs out. If you don't answer, you will lose your wager. You can wager 0 or up to all your points. See, this is fun because like everyone has a chance because if Tato gets it wrong, right? It's anyone's game. If Tato gets it wrong, it's straight up anyone's game. Okay, I have 7 DMs, which means I have 6 responses. So everyone's wagers are in. Everyone's wagers are in. This is gonna be so fun. Are we ready for the final question, the wager question? It's not a medical question, don't worry. Fun fact about this, I wrote it literally like an hour ago, like right before we started. That's when I wrote it. I was scrambling to think of something. Let's do this. Wait, what the fuck? Did I not save it? No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Let me go check. I saved it. Hold up. Don't worry, we can fix this. We can fix this. Awu, 5. Puck, 5. Skiyaki, 7. Puck, 5. This is such a mess. I'm such a mess. I swear to God, I saved it. Okay. Trust me, I got this. Okay. This is the wager question for real now. Cells at work is an animated series featuring anthropomorphized cells of the human body, with the two protagonists being an erythrocyte named AE3803 and a neutrophil named U-1146 she encounters quite frequently. The spin-off show, Cells at Work Code Black, follows the same premise of the same show, but in the environment of an unhealthy body as opposed to the main show. Its protagonists also have their genders flipped, with erythrocyte AC1677 being male and the neutrophil U-1196 being female. Interestingly enough, the second season of the main show and the first season of the spin-off show, both animated by David Production, are airing in the winter 2021 season. There you go. Cells at Work is an animated series featuring anthropomorphized cells of the human body, with the two protagonists being an erythrocyte named AE3803 and a neutrophil named U-1146 she encounters quite frequently. The spin-off show, Cells at Work Code Black, follows the same premise of the main show, but in the environment of an unhealthy body as opposed to the main show. Its protagonists also have their genders flipped, with erythrocyte AC1677 being male and neutrophil U-1196 being female. Interestingly enough, the second season of the main show and the first season of the spin-off show, both animated by David Production, are airing in the winter 2021 season. Before you say it, this is not the answer. Fuck you, that's a typo. Okay? Ignore the fact there's a fucking apostrophe there. Fuck you. There is something wrong here. If you can nail down what's wrong, you will get this question right. Time is running out. Time is up. Time is up. Let's give an extension. Let's get an extension of 50 seconds. 50 is too much. It probably should have been 30. Okay, time's up. Let's begin. Let's look at the responses. First, Lax went all in. Let's leave chat open. Lax went all in. And Lax said, cells don't have genders. You're not wrong, but because they're anthropomorphized, they are gendered as such. As such, this is incorrect. Next. Tato has put in all of it. Tato has put in all of it. Tato says, they're not both animated by David Productions. Also, isn't it just Black and not Code Black? So, David Productions, that's a typo. David Production handles the main show. Code Black is handled by Studio Lead-In Films. So that's absolutely right. Oh fuck, I have to fucking click this 13 times. There we go. Next. Awu bets all of it, and Awu didn't even answer the question. Awu didn't answer the question. RIP. So who loses it all? Yari did everything, and they said AA2153 is the correct code for red blood cell. That's incorrect. So, which one is Yari again? Yari is Skiaki, right? I'm sorry, that's wrong. Next, next, Sora, who bet 2 points. David Production didn't animate it. That's correct. Though it wasn't specific enough, I'll give it to you, and I'll give you that 2 points. And then finally we have Brohan, who put it all in, and they said the wrong studio, which again is absolutely right. That doubles their points to 6, and here we have our final scores. Congratulations to Tato, who won with 26 points. Second place is Puck, and third place is Brohan with 6. Congratulations. So congratulations to Tato for not only for winning the first half, but also winning this second half. Congratulations, you did it. 1 to 5, Puck the lag. We're gonna roll another dice. Let's do it. 3 again. It's Tato. Tato wins again. Are you kidding me? Tato, not only do you win the game, you win the raffle, but guess what? Since I haven't done this, since it's been a while since I've done this, all of you will also win prizes. Those prizes are to be decided. So Tato wins. Do one more. Let's do another one. Motherfucker. There we go. Motherfucker. 4. Rigged die, maybe? Rigged? Rigged. You all get prizes. Because I haven't done this in a while, and there's not a lot of you, so it's totally within... we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. So yeah, thanks for playing, thanks for tuning in. Brohan and Tato win raffle prizes. Tato wins, but all of you will also get prizes. Tato will just have priority on them, but you will all walk away with something. That something will be decided upon later. Cause I've been awake since 4:30. It is 6:45 a.m. I will go to fucking bed. But again, thank you for watching, thank you for joining, thank you for playing the 13th installment of this Weeb game show. That's it. Thank you so much. What else do people say? How do people end streams? Good night. Have a good day. Have a good sleep. Catch you on the flippa-floppa. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Don't follow me on Instagram because I'm fuck uggo. Don't forget to sub and Prime sub, yeah. But yes, all of you will get something. Oh, where's your hug? Fucking hell. Alright, here. There you go. You did it. You got it. You got what you wanted. But yeah. Yep. That'll be all. Thank you very much. Yoroshiku. Onegaishimasu. I wonder if Fuguro is watching. Oh fuck, they are. Fuck, they gotta hear me fucking weave out.